Welcome to Paratalk with the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers. Hair-raising, spine-tingling evidence covering the full supernatural spectrum. UFOs, cryptozoology, paranormal encounters. Have an experience to share? Call now. 865-264-0448. That's 865-264-0448. And now, here are your hosts, the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers, Stephen Brown, Steve Wiseman, Andrea Brown. Welcome to Paratalk.
All right, we are back. It's Paratalk time, and we're going to get this intro redone because we're leaving out somebody, guys.
Who did?
That we are.
What? Who?
Sweet tea.
Is there an owl in here?
Gotta add the sweet tea.
Yeah. So we got to get Jesse added.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we've been gone for a little bit because we've been super freaking busy.
Super freaking busy.
So if you guys haven't been on our Facebook or in a coma or something like that and haven't seen all the goings on with ETGS as of late, we've spent like the last month at Hales
Our
Bar
new favorite place.
Our new favorite place.
Yes, very much so.
Home away from home.
It totally is. Yeah. I mean, this place is amazing.
Yep.
It really is. I had too much chocolate tonight.
Did you? Yeah, today's Steve's birthday, so
Happy birthday, Steve.
Thank you.
yeah. So we celebrated Steve's birthday with lots of sweets.
I'm very uncomfortable right now.
I'm sorry.
Not to mention the fact that at this point it is 12:30 in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
it's
we're
12:30 in the
slightly
morning.
delirious.
Yes.
Yeah. And
So forgive us for our ramblings.
Yeah.
And
that's what we do anyway.
Just
that's
go with
true.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just roll with it.
Steve, don't bite the microphone. Don't.
Too much chocolate.
It looked like chocolate.
No chocolate.
It's like tweaking out over here.
Yeah, he's like biting at the microphone.
Got a twitch going on.
He does that after so long. Right. He woke up. What time did you say he woke up this morning?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah. So
Bless your heart.
I didn't want to.
I slept in this morning. I slept. What time was it when I came through the house? About 7.
It was
Yeah.
daylight.
Yeah, about
It was
7 a.m.
7. Then I was awake at 7, but I finally graced your presence with myself at about 7:30. Sorry, like I said, it's like 12:30. I'm just like
I grace your presence
grace
with
my
my
presence, your
presence.
You're
presence.
welcome.
I showed myself at about 7:30 this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right, so this episode we're going to talk about Hales Bar.
Yes.
Yay.
Since we have spent so much time there and we're so amazed and so pleased with this place. Mm-hmm.
Big shout out to Jeff and Vicky.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Huge shout out
We
to
love
Jeff and
them.
Vicky.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They rock.
Yeah. I mean, we were scheduled to go to Old South Pittsburgh. We had it planned for 2 months. You know, we were talking about it on the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were playing EVPs from there, getting everybody ready, getting us pumped.
Money deposited.
Money deposited that we still haven't seen.
Every step was taken until
Yeah.
the night before.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we started seeing things creep up on Facebook about them shutting down, and then the Tennessee Race Chasers were supposed to have an event that night, and that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Or the next, it was that.
It was the Friday.
That was on a Saturday
Yeah,
night
the
because we were
Saturday.
scheduled on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were scheduled on Sunday. They were
we
doing
saw
their
that
event.
they got shut down for whatever reason.
They
and then
changed locations.
Yeah, they changed
for
locations.
permit issues, but they didn't say that they had shut
Right.
South Pittsburgh down
So
totally.
it started getting us a little concerned, and we kept looking around, and then all of a sudden, I mean, you had text the owner.
Yeah, I had text Stacy, and she just, never did respond. Then finally, about 1:45 in the morning, after we had went to bed, I mean, we was up till 12:30.
Not me. I was like,
yeah,
screw this, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
If it happens, it happens. I'm going to be pissed if it don't.
Yeah, but me and Steve were up till
Oh, yeah.
12:30. Waiting to hear back from her. and try to find out
Searching
what's
the
going-
internet.
searching all over. Well, we get up the next morning and I awake to a text, saying that, the place had been locked up. They were having permit issues, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sure everybody knows now that, IRS owns Old South Pittsburgh.
Unfortunately.
It
So-
is
Great
no
place.
more.
It
That makes
is.
me so sad.
It's awful, man.
Yeah.
It's sickening.
Yep.
Anywho,
It is. But,
Yeah, big butt.
big but.
I got a big butt.
And they do not lie.
Not your butt. Your butt's not bittersweet.
I was like, wait a minute. Tonight has not been my night. First, I get told by my husband that he.
No. There was a different voice that I was hearing in my head, not yours, and we can't go into that right now.
So now you're hearing voices.
So that's the problem.
The voices he hates. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
Doctor?
it's just not my night.
Let's not reminisce.
But so the next morning we get up and we're in a panic to find a place because we had taken time off work.
And we had visitors
We
with
had
us.
we had 3 guests coming along with us that was scheduled, had already paid to go to South Pitt. So I search everywhere. I'm sending emails. I'm sending friggin' Facebook messages.
and it to places that we had already been,
Yeah.
because you go to especially in a pinch, you tend to go towards places that you're like, okay, well I've worked with these people before, so let's try them.
Yeah. But the one place that we hadn't been and that we all have wanted to go, Hales Bar.
Oh yeah.
And I send the message, just
Bucket list, check.
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 No, that was 3 checks. We went
Check.
through 3.
Sorry, I'm checking in my head.
We're going for all the future times
Yeah.
we go. Check.
check.
But
Oh, boy.
so I send I send them a Facebook message, and 45 minutes later, I get a message back. I look over at Andrea and Steve sitting on the couch, and I'm like, Hales Bar. Somebody from Hales Bar just messaged me back. And so we wind up talking. We get it set up. 4 hours later, we are on the road, headed down to Guild, Tennessee, to
Absolutely.
Hales Bar, and spent an amazing evening. Jeff and Vicky,
They are the absolute.
extent of their awesomeness cannot be explained.
no, it
I
can't.
mean, they
Seriously.
got back to us in 45
minutes.
and was ready for us
Yeah.
that day.
And they
Even
had
though-
a family emergency going on at the
Exactly.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And they could have canceled, and we would have understood,
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
but
definitely.
they didn't.
They are just
And-
that.
That's the kind of people they are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're awesome people.
I want to be their friends.
Yeah.
Like forever.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they're awesome.
Yeah.
They're
BFFs.
awesome. Yeah,
They are part of the ETGS family.
They are.
they are. Yeah,
Yes.
and they have
They're
the
awesome.
T-shirts to prove it.
Yes.
Yes, they
Did.
do.
Right. But so we get down there, and Jeff gives us a tour of the place, shows us some of the hot spots, tells us about some of the claims. And we got that and more.
Oh my gosh, it was
A
unbelievable.
whole bunch more.
And if you guys haven't seen our video from there, you need to check it out. It's on our YouTube page. Just search East Tennessee Ghost Seekers. But it's East TN. Don't type in the full Tennessee. Just East TN Ghost Seekers. Check us out on Facebook. There's the videos on there. The links there. It's awesome. I mean,
There is so much stuff that we got from there. I mean, no joke. If we put absolutely everything that had been caught,
It'd be a mini series.
it would be. It would
it-
be like a
yeah.
3-part
Yeah.
miniseries.
yeah,
Yeah.
it would. The video would have been 3 hours long.
No,
easy.
most definitely.
Easy. I mean, so we had
Oh gosh.
4 DVR cameras going.
And a static camera.
A static, more than
No.
one static camera.
We had 2 static cameras.
Two
We had the
static-
one in the
Yeah.
whirlpool room.
Yeah, had one in
Okay,
the
yeah.
whirlpool room.
We had a
Yeah.
digital on top of each one of the cameras.
Yeah,
that
had a
was going.
digital recorder going on top of each DVR camera,
And
We
then
were
we
each
had
carrying one.
and everybody was carrying a camera.
We
Yeah,
had
SLS. We had two
GoPros.
GoPros and two just handheld camcorders, and
Millimeters.
so much
everything.
evidence.
In how many hours? How many hours were we there?
Oh, we were there
7 or 8 hours.
about 7 hours.
Just 7
Yeah.
hours, and we got,
Oh my gosh.
God,
It was
that
like
was a lot.
It was what 90 gig.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
data.
like 92 gig of data.
that
that
we had
we
to
had.
go through. But it was awesome though because, kind of fast forwarding a bit, the fact that we had all of us doing the review and we had one of our guests come out and volunteer to sit through all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Thank you to Julie.
Yes.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you,
yeah,
Julie.
because you did not have to come out and help us, but I kind of conned you into it, and
We bought pizza.
yeah, we bought pizza. We know that's the only food you eat. So- pizza and ice cream. But so, we got Class A EVPs
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And the Holy
Easy.
Grail.
and the Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
We got a full body apparition in building 2
Yes.
on the 3rd floor. You guys, you've got to check out this video to believe it. It's a little girl. I said 5 to 6 years old. Andrea and Steve were thinking
10,
around
11.
10, 11. She's short. She's a little thing, and she's creepy as shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I, as much as I love that one, that apparition, we kind of overlooked the other one in
Yeah.
the whirlpool room. I
Yeah.
mean, we got one in there too.
Yeah, we got-
and I mean,
Yeah.
it's just not as
That's
clear
prominent.
and obvious, but
But you can see the man standing
see
there.
it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of, and we went back a second time to do a daytime walk
And, to
and
film.
to do some daytime footage
And try and debunk some things.
Yeah, 'cause-
like the little girl.
yeah, like that little girl
And
like
and the man inside the whirlpool room.
and in both cases,
We can't debunk it. Cannot be debunked.
Not at all.
We shot
Unbelievable.
with the same cameras, trying to recreate, and it didn't happen. Those were legit. The EVPs that we got. One of the apparitions or one of the spirits there is Linda. We got her name. We got an EVP that the owners are saying is her voice because
40 seconds into the investigation.
40 seconds into the investigation.
unbelievable.
Yeah, an EVP that says "hurt me," and we've talked about it. We think that it was probably she was probably trying to say he hurt me, but it just the he didn't register, didn't transfer. But plain as day. I mean, on the video I enhanced the audio, so you can hear it, but I didn't have to enhance it that much, and it's super clear.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
There was no slowing it down. There was no noise reduction ran on that. It was just, it's plain as day. Hurt me. And it's sad,
Yeah, definitely.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
I was getting ready to say it. But I was going to be nice.
Yeah, but then the stuff that happened with you and Jesse in the tunnel.
Yeah, it was unreal.
I'll let you guys go into that and explain that. Because that was crazy all in itself. And it sucks that, the cameras were dead. Because it was nearing the end of the investigation. Cameras were dead, batteries were dead, but you had digital recorders going, so you got the EVP.
Yeah.
That we did.
But the experience that you guys had wasn't caught on camera, just like an experience that you and I had wasn't caught on camera because we didn't even have a camera with us
Right.
in that hall. Well, no, we did. It was
Pointing
the
in a
GoPro.
different direction.
Yeah, it was a GoPro, and it wasn't the brightest of IRs on it. So
Yeah. And that's what me and him witnessed is one of those things you just wish everybody
yeah,
could have
witnessed.
seen there or been there or seen it or something, and then to just not have hardly anything from it is just, it blows my mind that we didn't get
More than just
more
that
than
one.
the screen.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's just crazy to me.
If they got a scream that you guys are, you got to watch the video. It's in there. We play the EVP. It's awesome. It
very
is
clear.
chilling
And
scream.
and we went back a third time
Mm-hmm.
because we love it.
Yeah.
But we caught the same scream.
Yeah.
In almost the same location.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
just
it was
down the
very,
tunnel from
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
just down the tunnel.
But the thing was
That
caught
one, that story
scream.
was
we caught that scream, and the people that were sitting in the same location you guys were sitting in didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're 70 feet away from them, and they didn't hear it. But we heard it with our own
it
ears.
was loud and
Yeah,
clear.
They say it was a cough. There was no
No.
cough there.
No.
that
No.
was a full-on blood curdling
Yeah.
scream.
Yeah, and that's all that stuff. That's going to be coming to our Facebook and to our YouTube soon. We'll get the video put together with all that stuff.
Yeah, because we still have equipment that we need to go through.
Yeah,
Just so
on this-
much.
Yeah, but step back and take a time out and let Steve and Jesse tell you what they experienced.
Go. Well, I guess we had just decided to take off and go sit in the hallway just because of the feelings that we had been getting from it all night long anyways. And we sat down, and all we had was the digital recorders. And how did it even start? We were just sitting there asking questions.
I think the cold breeze, that air just got completely chilled. I mean, it was cold that night. It was in the 40s, but this air was just so much colder than
And it was like
the
a
regular
control. It was like right where we were.
Right.
Just right there. It's almost like you could stick your hand outside of the cold.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
that was what was so weird about it. You could actually just,
It's like you were sitting in a freezer.
yeah, it was so weird. But I remember I asked it if it wanted to, I said, well, you can touch my hand. Oh, it had touched my head.
Right.
And I said, oh, God, something just rubbed my head. And I said, don't touch my head. But here, you can touch my hand.
I said hand, not head.
Don't mess with the hair. But it did. My whole hand got ice cold.
And I slid my hand over there, and you can feel that cold spot.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it was moving. It would move across the table, and then it was gone.
Move across my face.
Yeah. Oh, just whoosh.
Like that.
You'll have to watch the video.
Very
To
dramatic.
get the visual.
So dramatic.
Because Steve does reenactment.
I do.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
great.
It looks like he's trying to Vogue, but
I played an actor on TV once.
did, yeah. Steve played the part of a paranormal investigator as himself
That I did.
on Lifetime Movie Network's was Possessed. Check that out.
Yes. Yes.
The episode's called Carol. And you guys got kind of froze up a little bit there.
Yeah, it was crazy. Once again, that cold air just kind of surrounded the entire table where we were sitting. And at that same time, it felt like something had, walked up on both sides, on Jesse's right side, my left side. And myself, every muscle in my body just tensed up. I could not move. At the same time, Jesse reaches over, grabs my arm. She says, oh my God, oh my God. I thought I was going to lose my arm. I'd have to call 911.
It was not that bad. Okay?
Shit.
There's an evil eye going on here.
There was, all I know is something came up on me so fast that I didn't want to move because I felt like if I moved, something was going to happen. So all I could do was reach over and grab him, and I'm like, something is standing right beside me. And at that time, he goes, I can't even.
I couldn't move.
He said, I can't move.
I saw him froze solid. She turns her light on. I look like a freaking Tin Man, just froze in this one position.
And my one reaction is to start hitting him.
He said,
I'm
"Don't
like,
you do
"Don't
that?
do that.
Don't you do that? I can't drag you out of here."
Stop it! Stop it! I'm glad nothing was really wrong with you.
If all else fails, just try to beat him.
just hit him.
All
Knock
else
him
fails,
out of
knock the shit out of
it.
him.
Yes, whatever works.
The power of Christ compels you.
But after that, everything pretty much went quiet, and that's when y'all, walked up.
We showed up, and after we got there, we got 2 more EVPs after we showed up.
Look at her.
Yeah,
That was
creepy one.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because it was like, as the camera pans, you will see it in the video, as the camera pans through, it starts me, Andrea, Steve, and Jesse. When it gets to Jesse, you get it's the EVP.
Yeah.
Look at her. You know, and it's, yeah. Girl, something down
I'm
there
glad
is
they were
digging
looking
on
at
you.
her.
I say, hey, don't mess with her. She'll break your arm.
Look how she just beat him. Poor fella.
He's got
Well,
bruises.
a lot of that, one of the things that freaked me out the most about it was that my name was called.
Yeah.
And we didn't put that in the video.
No, that's not in the video.
But it's very
coming.
clear.
Yeah.
We actually got it twice.
Yeah.
We got your name twice. We got Julie's name once.
Yeah.
You know, they always say Steven.
Yeah.
I mean, anywhere we go,
Yep.
Yeah.
it's like they're just like, Steven's here.
We've heard about Steven.
Steven. Hey,
worldwide.
Steven. Steven. Steven.
Yeah. Yeah. They know that we're coming.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
have we
now they
ever
do.
caught my name? I think once.
Once, I think.
I don't even remember where.
It was a residential. I think it was
Yeah.
Anita's.
That might have been it. But yeah, I guess it's really hard for them to say Andrea.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Yeah.
we're just
much
not
going
catching
on.
it. Maybe we're just not catching it because it is 3 syllables.
There you go.
Possible.
It is. We'll start listening for
I
that
mean-
later.
Yeah. We'll
I-
try to get them to say
Yeah.
your name.
Where was it? Was it Mom's house that we got my full name? It said Stephen Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was great. And that came through the spirit box. It was like
Wow.
Stephen Brown. So, yeah. Messed up,
You're
scary.
known on the other side.
Yeah. I've left a lasting impression since me and Steve started doing this.
Nice.
Because I was the good guy, and now Steve's helping corrupt me, and I get in there provoking and being an asshole just like Steve.
Damn,
we
good.
go in and talk all the shit, and then it sticks to him.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's how it
Yeah.
goes, yeah.
You learn from the best.
That's right.
Come on, I'll take you.
But, I mean, you know, Hales Bar, it's changed.
Yeah, just in the the 3 weeks or month that we were there.
Drastically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we went 3 times in a month. We had a 1-week break because we did the first investigation. Then we had a week off, and then went 2 weeks in a row. And the place, the last time we went, it was nuts. It was we were invited down for a private investigation for Jeff's birthday.
And the boys from Gateway
And the
Paranormal.
boys from Gateway Paranormal.
Shout out.
To them. You
What's
guys
up,
are
fellas?
awesome. Yeah, Matt and the crew. You guys are awesome. Cannot wait to investigate with you guys again.
Yes.
Waverly.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Getting it worked
Heck
out.
yeah.
Bucket
Let's go,
list for
Waverly.
me.
Yeah. It's going to happen. Kinda-
Stick with me, kid.
You'll make my dreams come true.
And that's
So, but everything changed. You know, the first night that we were there,
it was like a happy-go-lucky feeling.
I mean, I got freaked out when I saw the little girl in the hallway. You know, because I'm walking up there by myself.
was funny.
And,
Yeah.
and I got a little freaked out. I mean, you're walking through a dark place and you turn your head and there's someone standing there. I don't give a shit who you are. You're gonna jump.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
you're gonna jump. And
You
but
may or may not scream like a little girl.
you may
You
or
may not shit yourself.
you're exactly right.
Just don't
You know,
run.
a little pee may have came out, but I didn't run.
There you go.
But I mean, you know, even though I experienced that, and we had other experiences, personal experiences, your all's personal experience.
It was
And-
still a peaceful investigation.
Yeah, it was a peaceful. I mean, there were those
seem
moments.
malicious.
No.
But fast forward to the
3
night that
weeks
we're
later.
there. 3 weeks later, the night we're there with Gateway and Jeff and Vicky and
Mm-hmm.
Jeff and Vicky's friends that was there. It was a whole new scene.
Oh, yeah.
It was a whole
It was
new ballgame.
Very, very intense feeling that
Yeah,
night.
I mean, just walking in the place the first time.
Every single person that was there made a comment about how anxious they were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anytime they went in, they just felt anxious.
yeah. I mean, the one device that Matt was using, you know,
Oh my gosh, that
REM pod.
Yeah,
well, no, not the REM pod. It was like the shit. It was like the Ghost Radar. It was like Ghost Radar, but it was
that ITC.
the ITC app.
Oh my
that he
gosh.
was using.
I flipped out.
How many times did that thing say demon?
Too many.
How many growls came out of that thing?
That I think it was the last
Definitely
time.
one too
You know, we were just sitting there because they had. I guess you guys.
They had walked down
They
the
had followed
hallway.
something.
It was you,
Me,
you and Matt
and
Casey
Casey.
had walked down the hall or down the tunnel, and the rest of us stayed back at the table. And we're sitting there listening, and you know, if something came up, we'd yell.
Yeah.
You know, said this, and I mean this very loud, audible growl.
Very guttural. Just.
And it, I mean, I apologize, but I cussed.
Yeah,
no.
you did.
I did.
Yeah.
I cussed at that point because
What?
yes, it's like that was. I mean, that scared me so much because it was.
Did it scare the bejesus out of you?
It did.
Some bitch.
Do you know what it made me think of? I've been thinking about it because it seems like all I do is think about this place now.
You
But
too.
Yeah.
It made me think of the MGM line at the beginning
Really?
of the movies where it
Yeah.
goes.
Right.
That's what that sounded like. It was like
It was so
like
deep.
a
and-
lion or a tiger starting.
Bears, oh my.
There's no place like home. There's no place
That's
like
what
home.
we were thinking when those growls
For real,
were going.
it was
I'm
like-
no.
I mean, it
Are
was
you a good
from that
witch
point.
or
It
a
was
bad
like,
witch?
oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! It growled, it growled, it growled. I mean, it was crazy.
Well,
it
yeah.
scared me.
Me and Matt and Casey had went down that hall because we saw a guy kept walking by.
Yeah.
You know where the two tunnels go back and they meet
Right.
there at that one part. And that one, yeah, sorry.
That one point.
Yeah, I'm getting tired, so my tongue's not wanting to move. So that Steve's is on
Use
coffee
his.
and
It's on overdrive.
Steve's tongue's on coffee and
Chocolate.
But we kept seeing this figure walk by, and Matt had this REM pod set up in the tunnel.
And that son of a bitch would not stop working.
Well,
25 minutes that REM pod went off.
well, I mean, at the beginning,
Yeah.
we. Thank you.
I was about to start hitting.
You should have hit him. When they first set it down.
Steven looked at his computer like, what the hell's wrong?
I'm looking at this waveform, and I was like, son of a bitch, he's going to blow it up.
Well, you know, they sat the REM pod down in that tunnel, and you know, we're just sitting there waiting, and you know, we're communicating. We're like, okay, you know, go walk near it, get near it,
And it would
make
do it, and
you
it would go off.
It'd flicker and you know beep, and we're like, awesome, let's do it again. And then somebody, I don't know who it was, said, try to make the noise and hold it. They did it.
And
For 25
For
minutes.
25 minutes, it went off. We're just like,
It ran it completely dead.
yeah, brand new batteries, and we're just like,
I mean, like,
Please
I'm
stop.
sitting there, and I'm
Can you
well, he
step
even
away?
changed the batteries midway through, I believe.
Yeah.
And then you know, it run the new set down.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sitting there watching it. You know, you guys were standing back behind the table. I'm standing up there toward the front, you know, right there at the hallway, and I'm looking, and I see like the front half of a boot come down in the light that the lights on the REM pod was putting off. And I look at Matt, and I'm like, there's a freaking boot. You know, it was like the front half, like the toe section of a boot, stepped down right beside of it. But that's all you could see. You couldn't see.
That was right
anyone
next to
standing.
Andrea's trough, wasn't it?
Yes, that was right next to Andrea's trough.
oh, that was bad.
Yeah, so there's
Yeah, it was bad.
There's like this little drainage area there that had gathered water, and Andrea stepped in it. And
Okay. That night was very cold.
Oh man.
Very, very cold and
Very windy.
very windy. And down the one side tunnel, that wind was just fierce. I mean, it was coming in. I mean, it was like some brute force coming, you know, wind that was just, it was so freezing.
Yeah.
So me and Jesse were standing there, and I was like, man, I got to get out of this wind. But the first tunnel people were in, so we decided to go around the other side. And I'd been down that hall I don't know how many times, but it was dark, and I was just trying to.
It's always dark.
Well, yeah.
All of a sudden, just splash.
But I walk around the corner, and I was like, oh, I could still feel it, and I moved back to let Jesse come in further, and there I go.
Sacrifice.
Foot in the water, and I was like, oh my gosh. And it was only 8:30.
And
Yeah, we
20
had only
degrees.
just begun.
Yeah.
So me and Jessie ran to the bathroom, and she dried my shoe.
She had her foot propped up on the sink in front of a heater while she dried her sock, and I was in the other bathroom with her shoe trying to dry her shoe out.
But on
Teamwork, ladies and
There-
gentlemen.
Seriously.
Teamwork.
I did offer to give one pair of my socks away, though.
You
You
did.
You did, and I appreciate that. But my foot didn't actually start getting cold. The dry foot was colder than the wet foot.
That's because all the heat come from that blower on
I
the
know. I
sock.
should have done the other, the dry foot.
Yeah.
Now,
But-
I'm not gonna lie. When I got really cold during that investigation, I went and stood under the heater in the bathroom.
yeah.
Like I just got the hand heater and I was letting it hit
You're
my
like, oh,
shirt. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, that is it right there.
That's the spot.
That's
But-
it. I'm getting warm.
Yes, it is.
I didn't my foot didn't start freezing until about 2:30 when we were up on like the second floor.
Building 2 there.
Was it? Yeah, building
Yeah.
2. And I was like, I mean, it was just open windows, and I was like, oh, there it is. Foot's freezing.
That room
Oh,
was freezing.
Yeah, that's what I
was
told
so
Jess. I said, man, I
cold.
got to go warm up. And that's when we went
Yeah.
down and run into Jeff.
Yeah.
but yeah, that was not the highlight of my evening.
I mean,
But you know what? If I had to do that again, just to go back, I would.
yeah.
Definitely.
I would take one for the team and step in a puddle of water.
Yeah, I would totally dry your
Good.
shoe again.
Or I'll push Steve in.
Yeah. Next
What?
time.
What?
Yeah. But shadow figures inside that place. You see them everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Jesse, who's been investigating for
3 years?
no longer than that, because
Well, I'm talking about like
Legit.
okay
with
so,
a group.
right, okay, so 3 years, and saw her first ever shadow figure at Hales Bar.
And you can see that in our video.
Watch
Yeah.
the video.
Her reaction, not the shadow person.
When I see it, yes.
Yeah, you will see that reaction.
It is that, oh my gosh moment.
Yeah,
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
I was so excited about that
Yeah.
and never got a bad feeling from it.
right, because that was the
whatsoever.
first night.
First night, and it was just amazing. I was like, that was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, when we get back for that last time, and Jeff's telling us about the investigation they had the night before with a couple that was there, and this huge goat
Yeah, goat man figure. Yeah.
and that he wasn't the only one that saw it,
Or heard it.
or heard it.
Hooves.
Yeah.
People, they were hearing hooves on that concrete floor.
Yeah.
It's
And the night we're there, what do we see in the hallway?
a hoof print.
A hoof print.
Well, prior to that, when we were doing our little beginning walkthrough, we start walking into like the mechanics room, and we hear a snort,
Right.
Hear a
and then
snort.
Jesse gets like ill.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta
That
go.
was
I'm
crazy.
going to get sick. I'm gonna puke everywhere.
Yeah.
Where can I puke in here that's not gonna make a
I
puke
was
mess?
legit looking for a place to throw up because I knew it was about to come out at any second. And I've never felt that sick before anywhere.
Yeah.
I was just like, here it comes, people. Where are we
Watch
going?
out. Where can I go?
It's projectile.
It's coming.
But yeah, I mean, the snoring, it was kind of like, okay, well that could have been matched up to something with hooves.
Right.
Yep. And the
And-
first day that we went, they told us that there was something dark in there. We just didn't witness it the first night.
Right.
We
Right.
didn't
Well,
witness
Matt,
anything
isn't that the
bad.
room that Matt doesn't care much
the
for?
mechanics room. Yeah.
His
Yeah.
Oh, is
favorite,
it?
not favorite room.
Yeah, his favorite, not,
Not
favorite room.
favorite. Yeah, favorite, not favorite room.
Yeah, I mean, he said that he's felt really bad inside that room.
Yeah.
And see, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
And you know,
Yeah, and that's where we call it, like on the video, you guys were going toward that room when we got that heavy, breathy
Yeah.
voice. And it was just you girls.
Yeah.
and you know, we got growls that night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody got a rock thrown at them.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and then
And you know, we caught a light anomaly,
yeah,
Crazy.
which is not. You know, we are not
we're
very
not
big
orb.
on orbs
We are not orb chasers.
because
No.
they
You know.
can be debunked.
Yeah.
You know,
Easily.
and
Yeah.
yes, there are some good ones, and yes, there's possibility that they're for real. You know, actual orbs. But this was an anomaly. This was not a circle.
was not a ball.
not a bug. We went frame by frame, and this
There's
light.
no wings.
it flows. It's like like a worm or something
Yeah.
that flows weirdly, and
Yeah.
it goes in the direction where Steve's running from.
Yeah.
And I said running because he was running.
Like, yeah, running.
Legit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was legit. He was running.
That's okay.
Steve don't
It
run.
happens.
He ran.
Yeah. And
Well, you know, thought I heard that growl up there on that balcony, you know, and that's when the stone was thrown at me. But you know, I didn't realize that at the time. But that growl, I mean, screw that. Oh, hell no.
yeah, that's his exact words.
Yes.
Oh hell no. Nope. 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 Nope.
And down off that balcony, I came.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And on his way down is when this light anomaly goes
Up.
toward the balcony. I mean, it was
This
crazy.
place is just unbelievable.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I just
I would go there every single weekend if we had someone to watch the kids.
Oh,
I
yeah.
swear I would.
I would take my kids.
Yeah, I would throw them out there and let them play in the water.
Shoot,
You know-
yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
Tell my 5-year-old, go up on the third floor,
I will
baby, talk to
say,
him."
you know, just a little additional PR. If you're interested in visiting the haunted Hales Bar Dam, they do have like cottages and cabins that you can rent.
Yeah.
It is an actual marina.
It is
Yeah.
a
With
marina.
Little floating, cute
Yes.
houses.
And then they've got the inland cabins. They've got the rustic cabin that
Yeah.
we're really considering going and using when we do, because we're wanting to do a 2-night. And so we're thinking
Those are
about
what, like $50 a
Yeah.
night, something like that.
Yeah, $45 a
It
night.
changes with the season,
Yeah.
but I think it's right at this moment.
right at this moment it's 45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
But I'm sure you can check that out on Facebook at Hales Bar Dam. You know,
Yeah.
don't forget to check out the Haunted Hales Bar Dams page on Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah, go in there and like that page, show Jeff and Vicky some love.
Yes.
I mean, this place is awesome and ran by two of the greatest people I've ever met in the paranormal field.
I mean,
100%.
the location will not disappoint, and the host will not disappoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And they've got to have, I mean, you got to recognize the fact that those two people take care of that
Yeah, they
huge
do.
place.
Yeah.
This is just two people taking care of
Yeah.
that place, and they've done an amazing
they
Yeah.
really
job.
have cleaned it up where it needs to be cleaned, where everybody can actually, you know,
They've,
Maneuver through
Yeah.
it.
they've cleaned it up where they're you don't have to worry about trip hazards, but the place hasn't lost its appeal.
No.
It hasn't
Exactly.
it
lost.
still has its character.
Yeah. I mean,
Just like me.
well, I was going to say the old abandoned character, but
Just like me.
Steve.
he's just a shell.
Well, gall dang.
You got 3 nipples
I
too?
think I got 3 nipples.
Dear mama.
Dear mama. I'm writing you a letter.
Oh my gosh, I think we've referenced that movie far too many times.
And if anyone hasn't seen that movie, you need to check it out. It's Ridiculous 6. It's on Netflix.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's so funny. If you like goofy, stupid, funny movies, you gotta watch
No,
this
you
movie.
got it. Okay, disclosure. If you like Taylor Lautner from Twilight,
Then don't
aka
watch it.
Jacob, do not watch this movie because
You're-
it will ruin him for
Yeah,
you.
your whole idea of what he is and what
Hotness
he
is
was
gone.
is gone.
No, you're
He's got
screaming,
3
put
nipples."
on the shirt, don't take it off. Yeah, it's not good.
But he is absolutely hilarious
Yeah.
in the movie.
But anyway, back to Hales Bar.
Back.
Sorry.
That's all right. Yeah.
God dang.
God dang. Yeah, you got to watch those tunnels echo.
Yeah.
They echo.
Oh my gosh.
Echo.
Like
Echo.
Doug's out there.
Yeah. We got the light anomaly. We got
Grabbed.
Shadow figures. Full body apparition.
Full
She doesn't just stand there.
No, she
moves.
turns.
She turns to her left and walks down the hall
Yeah.
out of the view of the camera. I mean, we were making a lot of noise coming up.
Yeah,
those
that's what I was
steps.
getting ready to say. You know, as much noise we were making come up the steps, you know, we probably disturbed her, and she moved over to see what the hell was coming
The
up into
entire
her
time.
space.
Watching the video, I'm like, gosh, you probably scared the crap out of her. It sounded like a herd of elephants running up those stairs.
Well, that's the one section in the building where it is loud. I don't care how easy you walk.
There
Because
is
of the steps.
there's
Yeah.
debris.
There's
Yeah.
debris on the steps there, and you
There
have
is
to be
some
careful walking up
crushed
that
glass
section.
and
But-
dirt and
You know, people that go into this place, when you go into this section, don't bash them because of the debris on the steps. You're going into a haunted location that has been shut down for years. There's going to be debris. There's going to be shit in there that, you know, you're not going to find in a 4-star hotel. So don't go in there and rate them based on that. That's not why you go
That's
there
not
to
part of
begin
the-
with.
I mean,
I
can
mean-
you really consider yourself a ghost hunter or into the paranormal if you have not been to a beat down piece of shit place and spent the night in it
Yeah.
Right.
without complaining?
Right.
I mean, really.
Yeah. And I'm
if-
saying this all because of some reviews that I read on other haunted locations by quote unquote paranormal investigators that didn't think the place was upkept.
Your badge has been stripped. You
Yeah.
know who you are.
Yeah.
You tell them, girl.
I'm calling you out.
Your man card has been revoked.
well, and you know, if even an amateur going into something like this, if you really think that it's going to be all neat and tidy, just go to a regular haunted house.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
Yeah,
they
wait
have
till,
them-
October.
wait till
They-
Halloween.
Even better, stay home.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
go to
Much better.
Screamville.
Yes, go to Screamville.
Yeah.
Screamville, there you go.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is beginning their build for this year.
Yes,
Yeah, they just
have.
started building
Yeah, they
yesterday.
Just
Go,
started
Doug.
building
Looking forward to it,
yesterday.
Doug.
Yep, super excited, buddy. And we're there 3 times this year. And you will see Hales Bar video.
Uh-huh.
You will see other videos that we're not even mentioning yet.
Hopefully. That would be amazing.
So exciting.
Yes.
You will see us,
What?
all of us.
Yes.
What?
You will
See, now that's reason enough to go.
Yeah.
you
Nothing
will
else is
see,
there.
Hey, I'll be there.
Me too.
and you'll see Steve's 3 nipples.
What? Go dang.
Oh man.
Sleep. I need sleep.
I wonder if Adam Sandler realizes how much joy his movie has brought
He
to
has
us.
to. He has
Just
to.
just to this room.
Exactly.
The joy he has brought to this room.
Just
right
from
here.
this one movie.
Yeah. But
But yeah, I mean, there if you are even if you are an amateur and you're wanting to go to a haunted location, understand if it's an abandoned location, if it's been shut down for whatever reason, for however long, it's not going to be in the best condition. That is part of it. Now, granted, if you have
go prepared.
Yeah,
Take dust masks with you.
Yes.
Take respirators with you.
even if you know that, you know, if you've been in there before, oh, it looked fine before, go ahead, take you some dust mask, prepare yourself, you know, just to be on guard, you know, because
if you're that worried about it, prepare yourself for it.
because you never, I mean, you really never know.
Yeah.
And
But I'm just going to say this: Hales Bar's not like that.
no,
Oh,
No.
no.
no, actually, this is even that. And what's weird is that it's in water,
Yeah.
but I did not once see any issues.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Place is so well kept.
Yeah.
debris, Sure.
Yeah.
There's no I mean, there's broken windows.
If they completely clean that place up, though, it would
It's
lose a
gonna-
lot of charm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Because that's what helps it.
Yeah.
The appeal of it. It's just all the
It's got that
boat
creep
stuff
factor.
and
Oh yeah. I love it the way it is. Please don't change it.
Yeah,
tiki
Jeff
bar.
and Vicky, leave
I
it the
love
way
that
it is.
tiki
leave
bar.
that alone.
Yes, leave the tiki
We're
bar
gonna
in
use
there.
that next time, by the way.
We're gonna bring buckets of water to pour in it.
We'll just siphon it from the whirlpool.
I'll bring some redneck bubble bath.
Oh my
shit.
gosh. Don't let him do it.
Yeah, I did.
But yeah, I mean, this place is fantastic. I highly recommend it. I think that if you get an opportunity to go, take it because it is going to be well worth your time. Even, I mean, we've said this a million times. Spirits do not act on, you
Cue.
know, yeah, they don't act on cue.
There's no light switch.
You cannot expect them to do anything. However, that's a lot of times, you know, we weren't expecting things and it was kind of like, oh, what, you know, what was that? What was that?
Yeah, we weren't expecting to get what we got.
No, not at all.
No.
But, I mean, oh my gosh, this place, amazing.
Yeah, I would. If Jeff and Vicky called right now and said, "Hey, you know, even though we decided to close down this weekend, if you guys want to come up, go ahead." I'd say, "Come on,
Oh, we'd
guys."
be in the car.
Yeah,
You're
let's,
like-
let's drink some coffee and
Sleep
go.
on the way.
Yeah. Me and Andrea will sleep
Yeah.
on the way. Y'all can
We could just
drive.
rent a Tesla.
Yes, and it could blow up before we get there.
Better than flying and being sucked out.
One of us has to stay alive long enough to do an EVP session.
That is true.
I'll stay alive. Y'all can die.
Wait,
I'll
you're-
volunteer to stay alive and do the EVP.
but
session.
wait, you're the new one.
More recent. Come on.
Gold dang.
Now we know her true feelings.
Jesse is wishing us dead to do EVP sessions.
I totally want to talk to y'all spirits. It'd be cool.
Oh, you can talk to her.
Boo.
You'd never leave me
All
alone if
you
you were
want.
dead. God.
He's
I'm
never
on
gonna leave you
all
alone.
you fuckers.
Alive or dead, it don't matter.
He's gonna be
careful,
gone. He's
y'all.
gonna be like, "Where's Jessie at? Oh, I know where she's at."
Yeah, don't yawn.
And there goes his Pepsi. Oh my gosh. He's spitting it.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, guys! I wish you could see what happened.
Oh.
It hurts.
Jesse had a good idea today. We should start doing these things, you know, video so we could post it.
Yes.
That's just some of this shit you just can't really get the full effect
Some bitch.
by just listening. Because
I'm pretty sure that his Pepsi simultaneously went up through his nose and out into the bottle
Yeah, take a big sip.
That hurt.
and into his lungs. That was funny right there.
yeah,
What the hell's that?
Part of your lung.
is that your tonsil?
Oh my gosh.
Wrong. Try again, dumbass.
Sorry guys, it's late.
But we're gonna go ahead and end this before we
Really say something bad.
Really say shit that we shouldn't say.
Embarrass ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Too late.
Yeah. Oh, it could be done. It's not too late. It could be done.
It's never too
It's
late.
never too late.
Oh my gosh. Y'all crazy.
But anyway,
Y'all just
Come
work
back
here.
and see me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're just the eye candy.
Yeah.
yeah,
Crunch, crunch.
God.
You ain't right, man. You ain't right. And we are officially delirious.
Oh, dang.
Gold dang. Oh shit! There we go.
Okay.
He's crying.
He's crying.
I think I'm giving birth.
Do your Lamaze. Do your Lamaze.
Breathe through it. Breathe through it. Oh, he's got tears.
All right. Before we get out of here, back to normalcy for just 1 second. Before we get out of here, everybody check out the Haunted Hales Bar Dam.
Yes.
on
Please
Facebook.
do. Give them some love.
Everybody, give our friends at Gateway Paranormal some love. Go
Yes.
check out their Facebook. I know they're holding an event down at
May 6th.
May 6th.
Is it May 6th or 26th?
I think
Oh, the
it's May-
26th.
Yeah.
Is it?
Jeff
Yeah.
and Vicky's has an open ghost hunt, I believe, is the May 6th.
Okay. So anybody can go to that.
Yes.
There is a
Andrea's checking right now just to make sure so we can give the right dates. Jeff,
I know Gateway has a PayPal link where they can.
Yeah, and it's
You
like
can go ahead and-
$40.
well, I think I don't know when the prepay is.
The prepay's $30 up until May 1st, I think, is what they're
and
charging.
then it goes up.
And then it goes up to $40 after May 1st.
Let's see here.
But you get to investigate with them from 6 until 3 a.m., which is awesome. I mean, they're a great group of
yes,
guys.
Yeah.
it's May 26th.
Okay.
May 26th, yeah. So check out Gateway Paranormal Society, right? Gateway Paranormal Society.
Sorry, it's under Gateway Paranormal.
Okay,
Yeah.
just Gateway Paranormal.
It is Gateway. They are Gateway Paranormal Society, but
Their
on their
Facebook?
Facebook, it's Gateway Paranormal.
Okay. But go follow those guys. Give them a like. If you're interested in going down to Hales Bar, you know, they're a good group of guys to go in and hang out with there. I mean, you know, they're a young group. They haven't been together that long, but they've all had their own share of experiences. And they're a good group of guys.
Oh
They
yeah,
are.
and
Yeah.
hilarious.
They're just like us.
They
yeah,
are.
yeah, they're just as full of shit as we are.
Yeah.
They got some pretty boys too. So
Yeah, yeah. I saw Steve looking up and down a couple of them, didn't you?
I don't know. I thought
I will fucking kick you in your throat.
I thought Jesse was pretty hot myself. Jesse, you know who you are.
oh my gosh. Sorry
But-
guys, we're delirious.
Yeah, guys, give Gateway Paranormal a like on Facebook and check them out. They've got some videos on YouTube as well. Give Jeff and Vicky a like on the Haunted Hales Bar Dam on Facebook. And hopefully we get down there soon and get to investigate again.
And
so
if
looking
you
forward
have
to it.
not yet liked our page, please
Please.
go and like
Yeah.
our page.
Go like our page, East TN Ghost Seekers on Facebook, and check us out on our new website is
Brand new.
easttnghostseekers.org, not com,
Org.
.org,
And our YouTube page.
and our YouTube page at East TN Ghost Seekers.
There's like a pattern there.
There is.
What? Really?
It's well, see, if you can search East Tennessee Ghost Seekers, and it pulls up someone else who came up like a few years after we did,
Right.
and so they spell out Tennessee.
Posers.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah.
Spells that.
It's so long.
Right. Too much
So much
work.
easier just to put
Too many
TN.
words. But so check us out. Share our podcast. Share our YouTube. Share our Facebook. Share anything and everything that we put out there.
Share us.
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
We're easy.
Wrong. Try again, dumbass.
Speak for yourself.
Well, we love you guys. We appreciate you for listening in.
Yes.
Sleep. I need sleep.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah. Yes,
Apparently,
we
we
do.
all do.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, until next time, I'm Steven,
I'm Steve.
I'm Andrea.
And I'm Jesse.
and you've been listening to Paratalk.
That's all, folks.
Hey, it's Steven from Paratalk. Do you have a story to share? Call us at 865-264-0448 to explain your paranormal experience, or to share your favorite ghost story, or to even give us a topic you would like us to discuss. We understand if you want to keep anonymous, so the choice is yours to share your name with your story. So call 865-264-0448 now and have your experiences heard on the next episode of Paratalk.
You're listening to Paratalk with East Tennessee Ghost Seekers, a new perspective in paranormal talk radio.